Danny Guevara's acting coach and CEO of Acting for Beginners. Being the CEO of Acting for Beginners is amazing. I like capturing that aspiring actor, the one that has that idea of acting and they don't know how to navigate and go about entering into the industry. So I love taking on that role and being that, I guess, that mentor for the actor to show them how to do it, the steps to take, and how to do it in a way that's authentic and true to them. I started the business in 2020, but before that, I started a Facebook group. Some that have been following me know that it all started from a Facebook group that has now grown to over 60,000 members in the group. And when I started this Facebook group, I was getting a lot of questions in my inbox just asking me, how do I get started? And I noticed that's just the number one thing. People that are aspiring to be actors just want to know, how do I get started? So I found myself in the DMs, in my messaging, my inbox, just answering this question like all the time, how to get started. And I was like, okay, it seems to be a need for this. People really don't know how to get started. So I started the business to give out that information to help the beginning actor get started. The Acting for Beginners workshop is the first in-person workshop that Acting for Beginners is having. I usually do them online, some classes online, or I do private coaching, but I want to have an in-person workshop now that COVID is pretty much over, the pandemic is done. I want to bring people together so that we can actually physically be in a building and get that energy that you don't normally get, that you don't get when it's just virtual and online. So I'm bringing everyone together to talk about acting, of course, but to answer that question, how do I get started in acting? So we're gonna go through step by step how to get started all the way to that audition. And in this workshop, we are going to just talk about the auditions, from self-tape auditions, Zoom auditions, to in-person auditions and what that looks like. So in this workshop, we're going to talk about everything that happens before you get on set, before you book that job. And that includes the audition process as well. What will be offered in this workshop? Well, you get acting headshots. You get acting headshots by photographer DeAndre of Slingshot Headshots, acting headshots. He's an acting headshot photographer. So you will receive an acting headshot, edited acting headshot when you leave here. So we'll have slingshots there. We'll have Atlanta Film and TV there as well to answer your questions. The CEO of Atlanta Film and TV is Mandisa Johnson. She will be there to answer your questions and about acting, and especially the Atlanta industry of film and TV. So I'm going to be talking about the acting side of it. She'll give you information about the film and television side in the industry of Atlanta. If you are a new actor in the Atlanta industry, Atlanta, Smyrna, Marietta, Stone Mountain, Decatur, Riverdale, Midtown, Buckhead, Camp Creek, all those places, and you're aspiring to be an actor and you don't know where to go, then you need to come to this workshop, because I'm gonna tell you how to get started and what you need. And if you don't have acting headshots, that's the first thing that the casting directors see, the talent agents, producers, directors, that's the first thing that they see, and you don't have one, you should come to this workshop to get one, so then I can show you what to do from there. What you should expect to take away from this workshop: information, more information than what you currently know, hopefully. A mentor, someone that has been in this industry for 15 years. So I've seen both sides of it, the grinding side, which we constantly do anyway. And I'm not going to say the grinding side, I'm just going to say the journey. I've gone through that journey. I'm still going through it, 15 years of. So I've experienced the talent ages. I've experienced the self-tapes to in-person auditions, to Zoom auditions, to the many different acting headshots, just everything, to being on set. So you should walk away from this workshop with a lot of information. Definitely a headshot, where to place these headshots, just how to get started. I'm here to answer that question of how to get started. So you'll walk away with that, knowing how to get started, and then hopefully being able to have a routine to continue on with pursuing it and going through that journey. This workshop will be held in Smyrna, Georgia. So if you are in Riverdale, Buckhead, Decatur, where it's greater, if you're in Stone Mountain, if you are in Camp Creek, Brookhaven, Midtown, all these other places that I may not have mentioned, if you're in South Carolina, if you are in Augusta, if you were in Savannah, wherever you are, come on out to this workshop if you are an aspiring actor and you don't know where to go to get started. Again, it is in Smyrna, Georgia, intersection of Concord Road and South Cobb Parkway. That's where it's at, the first workshop of many. For tickets, there is an Eventbrite link posted everywhere. You can go to actingforbeginners.academy website. It should be up there, posted somewhere. You can go to the Facebook group, I'm posting it. You can go to the Instagram page, YouTube page. We'll provide a link. There's a link somewhere. If you have questions, just email actingforbeginners@gmail.com. I can send you the link that way. I'm sure I will be answering any questions that you may have, because I want to see you at this workshop. The first workshop of many, 2023. You are aspiring to be an actor. I'm here to inspire you on your journey.